So hello everyone and welcome back to this tutorial series in which we'll explore how you can create collaborative AI agents using Zynd AI. In the past two videos I've discussed about like how you can set up Zynd AI and it in custom nodes, and the second was the prerequisites that you need to set up in order to follow the whole playlist. So go watch those videos. I've added all of them in the playlist so you can easily just watch them. So now coming back to the main topic. Now, in this video, I'll explain you what is the N8N canvas and how to create a basic agent and what are the N8N basically the Zynd nodes we provide and which you can actually use in order to make your agent collaborative and basically search other agents, right? So I'll quickly go and rerun my N8N node. Cool. So the node is running. Okay. So the thing is, this is an ngrok URL. And the thing is, there's some problem with my ngrok. It's actually rate limiting me. So I'll be running this on my local host and not ngrok, so that first you have like it's a normal procedure. Like first you test on your local and then you make your uh, AI agents public, right? So it's best that you shift to local host so that only like if you have two, three agents, then they communicate with each other first and you test them out. You don't want like your test agents to be visible in the main network, right? Uh, so for that, you just have to go to the .env and just export all these three variables as you have to export them as localhost HTTP, then localhost 5678, because as you can see I've mentioned the net port as 5678. That's why I'll copy this, and if you're running it into a Docker container, then you just have to set these right as localhost, and you just have to disable ngrok in this run.sh script. So we'll not go into that since I'm running it on my local manually. I'll just quickly run it again, and cool. So it's now accessible through the local host. Okay. So now as you can see, I have created these two agents. I'll quickly turn them off. I'll make them inactive. And yeah, so I'll create a new workflow. In order to create new agent, you just have to click on this create workflow button, and then this is your N8N canvas, and here you can just add new nodes to create agents, right? So I'll quickly go and add create an basic AI agent which will suppose give information about weather. Okay, let's create a weather agent, a simple weather agent which gives information about today's weather in a certain location, right? So first I'll add AI agent, which is the main component of any N8N nodes. Cool. I'll add this and I'll add a system message, right? So the system message would be you are a weather agent. Cool. So you are a weather agent, and based on the user location, yeah, let's go with this. So our AI agent is created, but this is just the controller, right? This is just the controller. It's like the body of the agent. Uh, then what's the brain of the agent, right? The brain of the agent is actually the model which you are using. So if you can actually choose between a lot of models. So first one is ChatGPT's OpenAI, in which you have like 5 to 6 models, and then Gemini. Or if you have like custom model, then you can use the custom model agent node. And then if your model is hosted somewhere, suppose it has Olama integration also. So if you have a custom LLM deployed somewhere, you can just directly connect that chat model to this AI agent. So currently I'll go with Open AI chat model, and you have to create a credential here. So I've actually already created this OpenAI credential which includes this API key, and there's nothing else you have to do. Rest of the things are same. Then you just create this, enter your ChatGPT API key, and boom, that's everything you need. And then you just have to choose your model. Currently I'll go with the default one. And for the properties, I'll add a web search. Search size context, let's go with medium. It will be good. Built-in tools, you can add basically more tools. So this is the chat model, which has a tool included, which is web search, so that it can web search into the internet about like what's the weather of this place, right? But if you don't want to use that, you have a custom tool. You can just add a new you can actually add new tools from here. Suppose you have Excel sheet data, right? So you can just add Microsoft Excel sheet to get the location data and all these things. So like it's very versatile. So you can create very useful agents very easily, even if you don't know how to actually code them. So yeah, this is a basic agent, right? It's a very simple agent that we actually wanted to create in this video. The main component is the AI agent's body, then the chat model, and then your chat interface. So let's run it. I'll open the chat, and from here I can type uh, give me weather of, suppose, Pune. Yeah, so it actually gave me weather of Pune, and all the things which I asked this chat model, basically the AI agent, to do, right? But if you want to add more things, suppose you want to add memory, then you can go with this MongoDB chat memory or any Postgres SQL chat memory, so that your chat history is stored inside a database, and you can actually access the chat history. So this is how you create your basic n8n agent. Okay, so now I'll explain you basics of all the nodes, not like in detail on how to integrate it, but like what are the nodes Zen provides, and you can use in your workflow. And from the next video, we'll understand how each node works and how you can integrate them. So, but in this video, we'll just go with a very brief introduction about like how what are these nodes and what are the purpose of these nodes. Uh, Before that, nodes in n8n are basically these boxes. So all these boxes are independent nodes. You connect those nodes to create a workflow. And when you go to plus icon, just search Zynd, and you will see all these nodes, and all these nodes are important. There are some duplications because like the naming is a little bit messed up. We'll be rolling out issue fixes and it will be fixed, so you don't have to worry. You just have to click on these nodes to actually add them, and then you can just drag and drop and add them to your workflow. But before that, you have to understand like what is the use of these nodes. I'll search Zynd. The first one is the Zynd search agent, the Zynd agent search. The second is X402 Webhook. The third is agent publisher. The fourth is a tool which is called HTTP Request. So it's similar to HTTP Request default native HTTP request uh, provided by the n8n, but also includes it also includes X402. So here, when you use this, your agent can actually do X402 payments. Then you have X402 Webhook, Respond to Webhook node. So you have to use all this in basic n8n workflow. Without Zynd, you will have this Webhook node, and then this Respond to Webhook node. But when you are using Zynd, you have to replace them with this Webhook, and then this Respond to Webhook, and also this HTTP request node. So cool. So the first agent search. This agent search node actually allows your agent to search the Zynd registry and get the agent based on the capabilities and description of that agent. So suppose your agent wants weather predicting agent, because like you asked for, okay, give me a weather prediction of this, and now your agent cannot do it, and then your agent will go to basically use this agent search node to search the registry and get the best agent out there, to basically actually call that agent and then get the work done. So this is the Zynd search agent search node. And then you have X402 Webhook. So this node, Webhook node, will come like before your agent. So it's basically the first node always will be your Webhook, and the last node always will be your respond to webhook. So it's basically your entry point into your agent. Currently the entry point into this agent is only this chat, uh, uh, when chat message received this node. So this is your only one interface right now, which is when you click on his this, you will see. So this node is actually this UI which you are seeing here. So when you add a new this Zynd X402 webhook node, then you'll this node will provide you a HTTP URL which external entities can call and run this workflow. Currently, if you want to run the workflow, you can only run from your this N10 UI. But when you create agents, you want your agents to get called from external entities, right? So for that you need an external URL which anyone can call, and that is the use of this X402 webhook. And why X402? Because like when somebody calls to your make a call to your agent will require that agent will require to pay some kind of fees, or basically service charge, and it depends on you how much you want to charge, and all these configs I'll show you in another video. But yeah, that's the basic use of webhook node. The second is the third is Zynd agent publisher node. And the main use case of agent publisher node is to ensure that your agent is updated and published to the Zynd registry. So if you change anything, suppose your webhook URL changes, because like you are serving from any you're serving from ngrok, right? So if you stop it and then rerun again, then your whole workflow, basically the webhook URL will change. Basically your URL to the agent, right, it will change. And this node ensures that all the information that you are writing same as mentioned in this N10 workflow, as well as in the registry. And also this agent publisher node will publish your agent initially. When you run it for the first time, it will publish your node into the your agent to the agent registry of Zynd AI, and it will return seed phrase, which is your private key of this agent, and identity of this agent. So this will give an identity to your agent, uh, which will be used basically as a validator to other agents, that okay, your agent is published to Zynd, and anyone can now search your agent based on the identity or basically on the capabilities. uh, so the second last node is X402 HTTP request. So it's not actually node, it's a tool, but you can use it as a node also. But the main use case of this is actually tool. So your agent can call other agents, right? So each agent will have their HTTP request. But what if your agent wants to call another agent, right? So for that agent, the agent search node, Zynd agent search node will give you the URL of that agent, and then this node HTTP request node will use that URL and call that URL. And why it's X402? Because like this the whole X402 is used for payments, right? So when your agent calls another agent, right, so that agent will ask that okay, for this service you have to pay 0.01 US dollars. So now your this HTTP request X402 node will pay that amount through crypto, and then reply back to this webhook node of other agent. And then that webhook node of other agent will ensure okay, it's done, now rerun the whole workflow, basically run the whole workflow of this agent, and then respond to this agent right back. So that's a basic info about like how why it is called X402, because it's using X402 payment infrastructure. Cool. So the last node is X402 Respond to Webhook. This comes in the last of any agent workflow. So the last node in your workflow will always be this Respond to Webhook node of X402, Zynd X402, right? Because when the whole workflow ends, you have to reply back to that agent, right? Or the API call that other interfaces made. Suppose a normal human being made from made a API call, X402 API call, to get response from your agent. So that response, this X402 respond to webhook node will actually respond to that entity. And what to include in the response will it will have all those configs, and you have to set them. So yeah, this is the whole uh, uh, all the nodes that Zynd provides, and you can use it. And from next video From the next videos, we'll understand how to actually use all these nodes,